Well, there's a smell of spring around the place. Definite smell of spring around the place today. Birds are singing. Animals are chirping. I don't know, whatever. A few tiny buds on the trees. But best of all, I went for a walk this morning and it looks like the trails have started to dry out, which is good because it means I can go mountain biking again. Now, the thing about mountain biking is you can go mountain biking in all sorts of weathers. But around here, if it's been raining for a while, trails get quite soggy and not dangerous, but if you want to sort of push on a bit and go fast, you can't really do that because you've no grip in the corners and you just end up sort of plodding down a muddy sort of trail through the forest, which is no fun for anybody. But it hasn't been raining for the last few days, last week almost, so the trails are starting to dry out lovely. So what I'm going to do is get on the old bike and go for a spin. But first, we need to get some brake pads. Do I have any brake pads? It would appear not. I had brake pads. Here we go. Right, there's a GoPro mount as well. Where's that thing gone? Right, let me talk you through the whole mountain bike brake pad situation. So my mountain bike has got hydraulic disc brakes, kind of like your car. And these are the pads for them. See those? So they go in like this into a little brackety thing. It's a bit fiddly. So they go into a little brackety thing like that, like a little pincers, and that thing then lives in the brakes. It goes in, where's it go? It goes in here. So you pull this pin out, you pop them in, and they go on either side of the disc. And then there's a hydraulic piston in the brakes. When you pull the brake lever, hydraulic piston pushes out, pushes them two pads together, they grab onto the disc, slow you down, stop you crashing. Simple enough. So what I need to do today is go get some new brake pads. Now, happily, there's a website in France, several websites in France. There's a website in sort of the Creuse where we live. Yes, I know I'm not pronouncing it correctly. And on that website, it lists where farmers markets are on any given day. And today, Wednesday, there's a farmers market in a town called Bourgonoff, a couple hours from here. But the good thing is, my bike mechanic also is in Bourgonoff. So what I'm going to do is go to Bourgonoff Market, get something nice for dinner, because I fancy something wholesome for dinner tonight. Get some new brake pads, chuck them in at lunch, go mountain biking. That's currently where I am. There'll probably be a cup of coffee in there somewhere. So, let's go. Now, unfortunately for me, although the coffee was delicious and the market was lovely, the bike mechanic is closed today. So I might have to survive one last spin on the old brake pads. Also, I was looking for some Toulouse sausages for lunch. There's normally a butcher guy there in the market and he does really nice sausages. Well, he did really nice sausages last time I got some off him, which was a while ago now. But he didn't have any today.
So I'm gonna have to pop down to the supermarket to see if I can get some, because I quite fancy sausage and mash tonight for some reason. Maybe a bit of onion gravy, some peas. Sounds good to me. So, supermarket, home, get changed, go for a spin on the bike. Brian's motoring tips. So in France, I don't know if you know this, you can get what's called a voiture sans permis, which is like a car you can drive without a driver's license. And one of them just pulled in beside me. Do you want to have a look? That's it there. Isn't that cool? You see them everywhere in France. A lot of older people drive them, mostly after they lose their license, if I'm honest. And then I think if you get done for drink driving and they take your license, you're also able to drive one of those without a license. There's a little 3-cylinder diesel engine in them, and they go a maximum of 50 kilometers an hour. And you can hear them coming long before you see them. There's a real bump, 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 bump noise coming out of them. But they're funky little things. They're all little automatics. They don't go very quick, and they always hold up traffic, but it's nice to know if you lose your license in France, there's always options open to you.
Right, let's go.
Oh, what a lovely day I had. It was very nice and dry and warm. There was no bite in the air at all. It was 20 degrees at one stage. So I got back from a lovely cycle and I was checking my email and I realised I'd ignored an email from Decathlon saying that bunch of little nicky-nacky bits you ordered 2 weeks ago is sitting in our store in Limoges, and if you don't come and get it, by tomorrow we're going to set it on fire and throw it in the river. So I had to fly into Limoges, collect the boxes of nicky-nacky bits, and then get back here. I was going to show you my recipe for Toulouse sausage and mash. Pretty straightforward recipe, really. But I was just, by the time I got back, I was just starving and I had an omelette instead. I didn't want to tell you though, tomorrow we're going on an adventure. I proper adventure, to see somewhere really cool tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a really cool, wow kind of place. And I think maybe the vlog might be out tomorrow night, or maybe Friday. I'm not too sure yet. I'll see how I get on. No pressure. So pack a bag and bring a travel mug of coffee, because we're leaving early tomorrow, because we have to do 2 errands on the way down to the place we're going to. And I want to get them out of the way nice and early so I can have the full run of the day in this amazing place we're going to see tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.